Seiko, everybody. This is our radio update, or our YouTube update, which also goes on the radio for Friday, September the 13th. So happy Friday the 13th to everyone. On Public Works, the Six Nations landfill site is still on summer hours, which means that it will be open from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. with the gates closing at 5:15 p.m. Our next household hazardous waste event is scheduled for Saturday, November 2nd at the Six Nations landfill site from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Please plan to bring any stored household hazardous waste to this event for safe removal from the territory. The Six Nations Elected Council is also proud to say that we have brought in more than $180,000 from the Blue Box Fund to date to support AW First Nations recycling in their efforts to increase waste diversion. This has resulted in over 4 million pounds of recyclable material being diverted from the Six Nations landfill site. That's good news, so let's keep it up, and please remember to recycle. We are very excited to announce that we have partnered with the Mississaugas of the New Credit First Nation to connect all of our Six Nations homes to the water main on the boundary roads. We have partnered on a $4.5 million project funded by Indigenous Services Canada to expand the water main throughout all of our border roads. Construction is expected to begin in September 2019 and to be completed in March 2020. Six Nations Public Works will be contacting the homeowners in these areas to sign a consent form so that private property can be accessed as part of this project. Construction to close the landfill site and build a new transfer station is underway. Aecon Six Nations Joint Venture, A6N, is the contractor for this project, and it has provided 15 local jobs to our community members, as well as work for their local subcontractors, and more community funding through the Six Nations Economic Development Trust. We anticipate that the transfer station will be built by October 2019, and that the landfill site will be closed by December. There is no disruption anticipated for waste disposal during this construction phase. So please stay tuned to your local radio stations and follow Six Nations Elected Council's social media sites and to check for updates, and on our website as well for the project. In order to complete this project, we do need to bring in clay fill to cover the landfill site. We have completed testing on this soil and will make all soil samples available to the community through a web link, which is available on our website and through our social media. The clay will be sampled and analyzed every 5,000 cubic meters or 10 truckloads. We have started to bring in the soil, and the trucking route is from Highway 6 to 4th Line to the landfill site. If you have any questions or concerns, please visit our website or our social media pages, as we have a newsletter and frequently asked questions document specifically for this project. If anyone has any further questions, please contact Mike Montour at the Six Nations Public Works Office at 519-445-4242, where you can speak with him over the phone or make an appointment to see him at a time convenient for you. We will also be completing line painting in late September. And bridge number 7, which is located on Chiefswood Road between 3rd and 4th Line, is now closed for rehabilitation. It closed last Thursday, September 5th, and will reopen on Wednesday, October 16th. Vehicles will be able to access up to 1418 Chiefswood Road from 4th Line and up to 1351 Chiefswood Road from 3rd Line. There will be no through access during this time. This project is being fully funded by Indigenous Services Canada and the Ministry of Transportation, Ontario. We are building a new ball diamond concession stand outside of the fence across from the demolition derby pit at the fairgrounds, and this is thanks to funding from the Six Nations Economic Development Trust Fund. We will also be building a children's softball diamond in the infield closer to the horse barns, and this is thanks to funding from the Six Nations Community Trust Fund. We will be completing the design of the Phase 2 water main extensions with funding from the Economic Development Trust Fund, and we are planning to begin further water main extensions incrementally between 6th Line and 3rd Line and Mohawk Road in Cayuga over several years. In September and October of this year, we will be able to resurface 2 more road sections over the original 3 road sections that were planned and have been announced in previous updates.